Hey everyone. I just want to say that I know you're feeling tender. I know you're feeling distraught. You might be feeling afraid of what might be happening next week or what's happening in your personal life. Things seem to be falling apart. Perhaps you've had loss upon loss upon loss. Loved ones making their transition, things falling away, resources, income, jobs, your health. This is a really intense time right now. And I feel like it is my assignment as a grief yoga teacher, as a laughter professional, as an emotional resiliency coach, as someone who supports people to come more into their joy, to let you know that grief is not something to be afraid of. Pain is not something to be afraid of. It is power. It is our gift living in a human body. We get to feel pain. It's uncomfortable, yes. But the more that we meet the orphaned places inside of ourselves that have felt loss, that have felt grief, the more that we reconnect to love. Because in truth, grief is the depth of our love. That feeling of sadness and emptiness and numbness that you might be feeling because one of your beloveds or your loved ones has made their transition, that is the depth of your love. Let's not dishonor it by pushing the grief away and trying to pretend it doesn't exist. If you are feeling numb, if you are feeling foggy, that is fine. That's some of the things that grief brings. Grief is a taskmaster, and it's also a powerful ally. So wherever you are on your grieving journey, and wherever you want to be, I want you to know that grief and your attention to this grief, whether you call it that or not, it might look like addictions. It might show up in your life as depression, as exhaustion. I guarantee you grief is there. Because we are not always taught by our parents or those around us, by our culture, how to be with grief, how to be with loss. But I am telling you, from my own experience, loss is a gift because it lets us know we are alive. And we are experiencing this joy-rich life. And when the contrast comes, and that thing that we love so much is gone, is apparently gone from our lives, we feel loss, we feel grief. It is normal. So I'm here to tell you, it is time to normalize the grief and loss. It is time to normalize the pain and support yourself to use tools to regulate, to self-soothe, to reconnect to your breath and your body again. Because this body right here, this is a gift. And with this body, we can take action. We can take informed action. We can take clear action. We can take angry, collective action. But we don't need to let that anger diffuse our pure intent or cloud us because of our unresolved emotions moving around inside of our bodies. We don't need to let that anger hijack us. When you come to a grief yoga session, you empower yourself with the ability to stand present and strong in your heart and witness yourself, be witnessed by others, being with that pain and suffering. Honor it. and give it directions on where to go. Help it to digest and metabolize in your system so you can reclaim that energy and come back to love, come back to aliveness, come back to your focus, come back to this present moment and feel the power of who you are. Feeling our grief, feeling our loss does not separate us from our joy. It brings us closer. And it also creates a sense of healing and wholeness in our body-mind, so that when we want to take action, we can take action from a clear place of power and peace that is not power over, but power in your body, power in your words, power in your actions from an empowered place. Your choice. When you're ready, whether it's with me or someone else, begin to listen to the signs and the signals that your body and mind are telling you. They need support, they need help. When the body needs your help, it freaks out because we're not in it and it's trying to give us a message. Listen. Listen to the messages your body's giving you. Give it what it needs. Rest, eat food, stop freaking yourself out. It's time for change, and it starts right here inside of us. Ask yourself, when are you ready?